What is up, everybody? Your boy Boyo is back, and I'm finally back once again. Okay, so it seems the pandemic is slowly but surely coming to its conclusion, and with a new era of peace comes a new Nintendo Direct. So, yes, Nintendo Direct is finally back. What good have we got? What bad have we got? Let's talk about it. Now we'll start off with the small things, okay? So first off, we got the announcement of Splatoon 3, and honestly, it's not really something I'm interested in. I remember owning a Wii U back in the day, and it had Splatoon pre-installed, or I think it might have been Splatoon 2, but anyway, it had one of the two Splatoon games pre-installed on it. I tried it, I just could not figure it out. And plus, I don't think first-person paint shooters are really my thing. I mean, sure, I do like Inkling. I personally think Inkling's waifu material. But other than that, I do not give two craps about Splatoon. But a lot of people see this as a big announcement and are really hyped for it. But for me personally, I think I'm going to have to pass on Splatoon 3. Because, in the end, it's just not my thing. Okay, so next up we have Capcom Classics Stadium. And this really actually caught my attention because it does have a lot of classics on it. Such as Street Fighter, has that one airplane shooter, I think it's called 42 or something. 1949 or something like that. But will I purchase it? Well, that depends. I will purchase it if it has one of these three games: Magic Sword, Knights of the Round, or the King of Dragons. Because ever since I owned Capcom's Classic Collection Volume 2 back on my grandfather's PS2, I actually fell in love with medieval beat-em-ups and medieval role-playing games on classic systems. So if it has one of those three games, I'm going to buy it. If it has any other medieval beat-em-ups or medieval role-playing games, then yeah, I might buy it. Because that's just what I'm into when it comes to classic games. But otherwise, I think I'm going to leave this one to rot in the trash. Okay, so this next entry kind of pisses me off. We have new Mario 35th anniversary DLC for Animal Crossing New Horizons. And with that new special edition Nintendo Switch that just came out, and Bowser's Fury just came out recently, I think it's time to put Mario's 35th anniversary to an end. I think it's time to shift the spotlight over to either Pikachu or Link, or both, because both of those franchises have anniversaries coming up here soon. And I'm personally super hyped for the Zelda 35th anniversary. There's many ideas I have for the anniversary, and whatever they come out with, I will most likely pre-order. But yes, it's been almost 6 months since Mario's anniversary started, and personally I found it disappointing, and I even made a video on it. I mean, sure, There is some interesting products out there, but none of which I'm really the biggest fan of. And plus, I actually think Animal Crossing New Horizons is overrated. I think it's a game for girls, and I don't know. Animal Crossing is just a franchise that I'm not very fond of. I don't really like it that much. Not only am I not a fan of it, but I don't really like it that much at all, because I think it's overrated, and I think it's a girl's game, and I don't think I ever will play any of the Animal Crossing games. But seriously, of all games, why did you have to release DLC for the 35th anniversary of Mario on Animal Crossing Nintendo? I guess because it's pretty much their cash cow right now. Because it surpassed Breath of the Wild as the number one selling game on Switch, but oh well. I think that was kind of a wasted opportunity, and I think they could have done better with that. Alright, I don't want to rant here for too long, so moving on. We have, let's see. What have we? Oh yes, I cracked up laughing at the Fortnite commercial they played on there. Like, that little Fortnite girl was like, man, I'm about to kick some serious ass, and that just had me fucking cracking up laughing, because I did not see it coming. It was a bullet that I failed to dodge, and it had me cracking up laughing. Although I don't really like Fortnite, I think it's a game for kids, but I mean, it's just so hilarious that this is the era we live in. We live in an era where Fortnite characters are spewing out swear words in Nintendo commercials. And it's just so hilarious, honestly. But yeah, I personally like that little segment of the direct. It was kind of funny, but for the most part, I didn't really care about it that much, apart from that little joke. Anyways, let's move on to the second half of the video with the big stuff. Okay, so first things first. We have the announcement of Pyra and Smash, and my god, this is going to be awesome. I think this character is going to be the character that snaps the bone for me. That finally makes me buy all the DLC for Smash Ultimate. Because I'm not going to lie, Pyra is one of the many characters I wanted in Smash. I actually mentioned her on one of my Smash Bros. Countdown lists. And I've actually been waiting for her to arrive in Smash for quite a while. But I will say I've really only wanted her in Smash so bad because she's waifu material and she's so hot. And I've just been waiting for this for so long. So yes, that is something I will definitely be getting. I will definitely be buying all the DLC for Smash Ultimate. Probably whenever I get my stimulus check, if they ever do send out a third one. And yeah, this one's got me hyped. Sorry about that. Another things that got me really hyped was the announcement of Mario Golf Super Rush. This is fucking amazing. You guys may not know this, but I have actually been waiting for them to release a Mario Golf title on Switch, because it's just such an underrated series, and there hasn't been a release in, like, probably over a decade up until now. And my god, this is something that I'm definitely going to have to pre-order. Like, I just need this game. I already have Mario Golf on N64. I should probably collect all the Mario Golf games. They are actually really fun, and I do have a little bit of nostalgia playing Mario Golf as a kid with my mom on the N64. So yes, that is definitely something I'll be picking up. Then we have the expansion pass for Breath of the Wild. Not Breath of the Wild, Age of Calamity. And I'll tell you, I really need to get to work on Age of Calamity because I just recently bought that game for my brother for Christmas. And I need to start my own file on there and actually beat the game. So that way when the expansion pass does come out, I can actually buy it. And hopefully there will be a new story arc in Age of Calamity. So, along with the expansion pass. So I'm going to get to work on beating that game on my own profile on my Switch. Because when this expansion pass does come around, it's going to be freaking epic, and it's definitely something I'm going to play. And finally, last but not least, we had the special edition Legend of Zelda Joy-Cons and Skyward Sword HD. Now, yes, there are 5 Zelda games that Nintendo could remaster, but out of all of them, they chose Skyward Sword. And personally, I don't mind that. I mean, I think I'm more excited for the Age of Calamity expansion pass than I am for Skyward Sword HD, but still, it is a pretty exciting announcement, so I will most definitely buy it whenever it comes out. And I really love how motion controls aren't the only option, unlike they had it back on the Wii, with motion controls being your only option back on when the original came out on the Wii. So yes, if I do buy this, I'm definitely going to be playing it in handheld mode, that's for sure. And I do really look forward to playing this game again. It looks pretty epic. I mean, personally, out of the 5 classic 3D Zelda games, I would choose Majora's Mask, because although it's not really my favorite game, it is one of the most fun Zelda games in the franchise to me. I think it's Majora's Mask. Playing that game is probably the most fun I ever had on any Zelda game. Although my personal favorite is Ocarina of Time, because of childhood nostalgia reasons. But I'm not playing that. I'm not really hoping for Ocarina of Time HD or Wind Waker HD, because there's just not much to do in either one of those games. I mean, even with Wind Waker, you don't really have that much to do. It's not... Your options aren't very wide, despite having a large overworld. I mean, sure, Wind Waker is great, but I just beat Wind Waker, and I don't really want to see another HD remake of it. Personally, I would either go with a Majora's Mask remake or a Twilight Princess remake. Although, I would say Majora's Mask, because I already own a copy of Twilight Princess on my Wii. And so, yeah. Nintendo, if you ever do decide to release a completely Zelda dedicated Nintendo Direct for the 35th anniversary, then I really would appreciate a HD remaster of Majora's Mask. That would be really amazing. Last but not least, the Joy-Cons. They look really beautiful. I really want to start my own special edition Joy-Con collection. I really do think that would be awesome to do that. But, I mean, I don't know how I'm going to collect that many Joy-Cons when I buy them online. I don't know how I'm going to collect them all without having to buy the console as well. I might end up just selling the Nintendo Switch without Joy-Cons. But if I did that, I'd probably be considered a scalper. So I'll probably just search my ass off for all the special edition Joy-Cons I can find on eBay or Amazon or whatever. And yes, that's going to do it for today's video. I'm really excited for a whole lot of this shit. I'm definitely getting the expansion pass and the new Pyra DLC, as well as every other DLC fighter that's been released in Smash. I mean, so far, the only DLC fighter I haven't smashed is Piranha Plant, and that's it. But like I said, this is the thing that snaps the bone. I'm finally going to be buying all the Smash Ultimate DLC, and it's going to be epic. And so is Stage of Calamity expansion pass, and man, I'm just so hyped for all this shit. I think it's an improvement over the 35th anniversary direct for Mario, and I'm really excited for all this stuff. And let me tell you, there's no doubt in hell that I'm definitely going straight to GameStop as soon as I get paid, and I'm going to pre-order the Joy-Cons, Mario Golf Super Rush, and I'm gonna definitely be pre-ordering the Joy-Cons, Super Rush, and Skyward Sword HD. Because those are the three big things I'm really looking forward to. And I think I forgot this in the smaller things segment. There's apparently a game called Famicom Mystery Club. I might try that out as soon as I buy an SD card for my Switch. Because, not gonna lie, it does look pretty interesting, and more Japanese exclusive Nintendo franchises really need to be serialized over in the US. I really do think Nintendo could make a lot of money and please a lot of fans if they introduced more of their Japanese exclusive games to the US. Well, that's going to do it for today's video. I have a lot of videos planned. There's going to be a wrestling tournament here soon. I'm making more character models, so I'm going to have lots of, you know what, whatever. But yeah, I'm going to have an update on the Anime Superstar collection. I'm going to be making an update video on that for the big tournament coming up for anime wrestling. And I might start Boy vs. Food Season 3 here in March, although there's not really that much interesting food out there. But whatever, that does it for today's video. I'm probably going to make quite a few Nintendo-related videos in the near future, so look forward to that, and I'll see you all next time.